All right, we are back. Man, it's been a long time. We're back to this Tequila Tuesday. Sorry, it's a little bit long. We had to wait because the baby don't want to sleep. But
But
salute.
cheers.
Boy, that's how you end the day. Tonight we got a special topic. We want to talk about, is it happy to be nappy? Obviously, I don't care about naps no more. I don't ain't got no hair to go. But one thing I do want to talk about is before we I know she's not gonna admit it, but especially in 2005, people always want to whisper about good hair, bad hair, what makes your hair this. And one thing that me and the wife had a fight about, she won't say fight, she was into this good hair thing. I hope the baby, they say it subtly, where I hope the baby has, my hair, or, you hear her family members talking about, well, what the hair going to look like. I hope they have your hair and this. And look, I'm not down with that. I don't believe in good hair, bad hair, different
And
hair.
what do you believe?
I just think this hair, it's your natural hair, and hair is just meant for something. And I get tired of especially people of color always going through this thing. So this is how ridiculous it's gotten. And I never ever try to say to the little one, hair good is good or bad. This is where we got
Y'all
to.
beautiful women gotta chill with this
Look at
this
it.
wig shit, man. Cause she went from looking like a little Beyonce to Kevin Durant if he don't brush his hair in a week. God.
Look how ridiculous that is. That's just ridiculous.
I'm pro we. I don't like pro, but how you say? When you against?
You against the weave?
I against the we. I mean, if your hair is,
I'm
I
sorry, we're
mean,
here
whatever,
somewhere. There we go.
whatever way your hair
No,
is how God want your hair be.
no.
What is the purpose of the wig?
You can't be against it if the one thing you kept saying is, I hope the little girl hair turn out good.
It's not
It's not
even
that.
about hair turning. For example, and let me explain because we have this conversation multiple times. I have curly hair. And honestly, it's hard to deal with my hair sometimes. I wish I have a straight hair, not because it's better hair or it's good or bad. It's just because it's easy to deal. You know how easy it will be get out the shower and my hair just dry on my way to work and it's a straight if I want a straight hair. But I love my curly too because it's give me different different view of point of me. Like when I'm straight, I'm looks different. When my hair is curly, looks another totally different person. So if I got a choice to be a straight hair, yeah, for my convenience, for save time, of course. Because when my hair is curly, for go to work, I gotta wake up 30 minutes
Seemed like
early.
something on my face. Oh
Huh?
well. No, it seemed like something was on my face. But go ahead. I don't know.
Oh,
Whatever.
like when I use my hair curly, I need to wake up 30 minutes before than my wake up time just for taking care of my hair.
See, I think a lot of y'all go through that where it's this hair culture, and sometimes maybe it's Dominicans, maybe it's Latinas. Y'all got this big thing when it comes to hair. Let me tell you this: we in the delivery room. She got her leg wide open like this. Boom. Now what happens is they give an epidural, and the nurse is there, and they just looking to see, all right, where the baby at? Is the baby coming? Where's it at? And the one thing you can see is, you see the hole, and then you just see black. And it's like, well, the nurse is like, I mean, the first time it's like this, you don't really see nothing. She's like, oh, I can see black, look like that's hair. So I'm just sitting back,
What did I say?
She got good hair.
No.
Look,
God,
the
then how
baby
I
ain't
can
even came out. The baby's still in the poo nanny. And
God
all
then
you see is like this.
baby.
This is all
No.
you see. And it's like, you got good hair? Oh,
I
come on.
never say good hair. He keeps saying, come on, keep pushing, pushing. She got a lot of hair. She got a lot of hair. That's all I was hearing. Come on. You cannot say I say that it
Say the
was the
good
hair
hair.
was good hair.
I got it
It's
on
no way you
videotape.
can say it's no way you can say if the hair is good or it's curly or it's nappy, whatever um terminology you use.
No.
No, it's no way when the baby coming out, I will ask if it's good or bad hair. Come on.
Yeah. And I can tell you in their culture, I'm gonna show you a video of her. This is how their culture is. Every week they got something. Now, in the States, we call it a bonnet. The chicks are always walking around with a bonnet. In their country, they call it a tubie. And this is what the women do. It's all about. And I'm gonna play some videos where Dominicans are even that. It's called what's the word? Grania.
Greña. We call our hair greña.
In the States, we say nappy. You got that kitchen in the
For
back.
no.
You nappy hair, and there
But
they
we-
use another term that Bailey saying your hair nappy.
I got a nappy hair right here. It's greña. Yes or no?
See, that's just their way of what you consider nappy.
No,
hair.
I mean, what way we can say it? We
But y'all don't
speak
really have
English,
nappy hair.
we
But y'all don't really have nappy hair. So,
what is nappy for you?
when you can't put that comb through it, when you have to straighten your hair to do it. In your country, if you got curly hair, it's not looked at as good hair.
No.
So you can just have good. Look, all right. This is her. Let me show you her. And so we're gonna get there.
For these memes, there are always wonder why the Dominican use this in the head. This is the reason. So when your hair is ready, you can take this little thing off. And have your hair looks like just like this. That's the reason. Sígueme para más consejos. Bye.
Pamela, I need backup.
And so my problem has been, even when, so my problem was, I don't care what the kids' hair looked like.
Me either.
No, because, all right, then what's good hair?
I mean, I don't care about if it's a good hair. Okay.
See, here's the thing. I don't believe you say somebody's hair good or somebody's hair bad. It's just hair. And so when you start putting hair in people's hair in categories, because what y'all do is that it's like colorism. It's like a racism.
Okay.
It is. I mean,
But let me ask you a
could you
question.
be like, if it's like colorism?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When I say describe what is nappy hair again.
Coarse hair that it's hard to put a comb through, that it's not straight hair.
Oh,
but that just
right.
means it can be curly.
Okay, but it's hard to manage the hair. That's what you mean.
But when you say manage, what do you mean?
Like do your hair, like braids and things like that. No?
I mean, no, you can braid your hair,
But if I don't know how braid, and I have and our daughter have that type of hair, how am I going to deal with her hair? If I don't even know how to deal with my hair, learn.
When you say deal with, see, there's the thing. That's where the problem comes in.
Okay, maybe the word I use right now is not the right one. Man, it just looks like you're against me in this topic.
I am against you.
What is wrong with you?
Because all right, let me show you some videos.
I don't mean say deal. I'm trying to say manage the hair, do her hair. I'm used to my hair. I wash my hair and I just dry a little bit, and that's what I have my hair straight. I want my hair curly. I just wash it with conditioner, whatever cream I use for define my curls, and that's it. I don't need to be worried about other things. I don't even know how to do a braid. How are we going to be able to do that for our daughter?
But that's when you be so concerned about your grade of hair, how your hair look, that it becomes such a problem. And in your country, I'm letting you know, let's see, they even got terms for it. Well, let's show you with your curly hair, that your people don't even like. Oh man.
Before you go and straighten your hair, know this. Out of 7 billion people on the planet, only 11% have curly hair.
Now that's the natural hair. But in your country, they don't like that. They don't like that.
I don't going to say
they don't like
no. Let me explain.
Did they like that? To me, I would think that's nice. That's your natural hair. That's natural curly.
Well,
that's nice. Nah, that's nappy hair. Go ahead.
Okay. Before, in the past, like maybe in the last 10 years, people been using what is Afro, which means let their hair, the curly hair, going on. No put the alisado, the easy thing they use for straight hair. How you call this in English?
Like a perm,
uh-huh.
Mhm.
Yeah. People start to go more natural and don't use this type of products. And it's been like a little, start like a little community, start encourage women to use your natural hair. So when we start to see that, that's when we start to be pro about our hair, being like, okay, I don't need to be only a straight hair all the time. That's what happened.
But why y'all
But
call it
nobody
bad?
teach us
Y'all call it bad.
the yeah,
Y'all,
we
y'all,
call back in good hair. That's right. My hair should be bad. In my country, my hair should be bad hair because it's curly.
and
You,
they spend time. They got a whole thing, around. Like, let me show you this chick. This what they proud of. This is what they like. This chick right here. They gonna wear it, and that's it. Now, that ain't that woman's natural hair. I mean, it's her natural hair. Let me take that back. That's her natural hair. But they make sure that every Saturday, Friday, whatever day that is, they gonna hit the salon because they got it
but we
straight.
don't hit the salon just for because it's straight or hair. We hit the salon because we like to look good, because we like to have our hair clean.
Do you go to the salon to get curly hair?
Yeah, people do that.
Who go to the salon to get curly
They
hair?
do that in the salon and they charge you more.
They don't. I've
Go
never
to
seen.
the salon.
I've never
They
seen.
charge
no
you
woman
more
going there.
because they spend more products on you and expensive products on you.
I've never
Go
seen.
ahead and do it, and they define your curves.
I'm gonna play this video, and I just want you to tell me how it is in your culture.
Has ever been told que tu pelo es malo? You don't even understand how many times I have seen people, even in my own family or people that I know, literally looking at a baby. Ah, pero mira ese pelo tan bonito, por lo menos no un pelo malo. Vibrant and beautiful and big hair is what I call good hair. Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. If I go out in public and I see a woman with big, voluminous hair, it is the first thing that I look at. It is definitely eye-catching and attention grabbers. I've heard a lot of Latinos, especially as a Dominican, I've heard a lot of Dominicans tell their daughters or their sons, marry somebody with more pin straight hair, people with good hair, so your kids can come out with good hair. I promise you that people look at you because you catch attention.
So let me ask you. You know, you had your grandmamas, you had them.
They got a straight hair.
Now what they say, get somebody with, look, they want you to get somebody white so you can have some straight hair. Am I lying or not? I mean, you got to tell the truth.
No, you're not like.
That's what it is. And it's a culture thing where y'all so ashamed of y'all hair that y'all try to find somebody who got white hair or fine hair just so you can make your baby hair fine and straight. I don't like that. And my thing was,
so you wish you wish your daughter have like a whatever type of
I
hair.
don't care. Don't matter to me what type of hair she had. That because here's when you start saying your hair is good and your hair is bad, and you put somebody in that category, you really start to mess with their self-esteem. And you start to say,
I agree.
And you start to say, just because your hair look this way, you better. And I think one girl, I think I had a video, I don't know if I have her, but she was saying that her mom is like, look white, blonde hair, maybe blue eyes, but she Dominican. And her dad really wasn't black, but he was like just a brown skinned dude. Now the girl, she was born, oh, maybe I can even find the Mexican dude while I'm looking. And that's the one I wanted. The girl was born with the blondish hair. The other ones was born with just regular hair. And she said that they treated her entirely different than the way they treated the rest of the kids. They all brothers and sisters, but they treated the one different because of the hair.
But I don't think we get to that strain in our culture.
Yeah, sure. This is the Dominican woman talking.
But I never see that. Like where you treat people like that because of your hair, we can make a fun.
Well, why you
Dominican? As a Dominican, let me tell you, as a Dominican, we bullying. Oh, we bullying each other between us. We bullying to others, family members bullying you, and all these type of things. But when it's about family time and protect you and taking care of you outside the family, that's different.
No, but the thing is, then why? Oh, here you go, right here. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna play this dude, and it's the same. Hold on. It's a little bit to go. Let me see if I can find it. But that's my problem. I don't think like that. Now, obviously, I ain't really got nothing to worry about. But I will say, when I was younger, not even that long ago, when I met you, I just say because COVID wasn't getting me. I wasn't paying no $40 for no haircut. I just said I can easily get this razor for $3.99 and I can go to town. So I can grow it back. Maybe. I don't know. I done shaved so long. I might not be able to grow it back. But if I didn't, I don't care. The thing is, I don't like the fact that you grade them, and it's a self-esteem issue, especially in the Black community. Y'all so ashamed of your hair and so afraid of what it's looking like that you go, like I showed with this chick. Look, I just want y'all to see this. One more again, because this is ridiculous.
Y'all beautiful women gotta chill with this
Look at
wig shit, man. Cause she went from looking like little Beyonce to Kevin Durant if he don't brush his hair in a week. God.
Look at this, man. That's just ridiculous. That's how ashamed somebody she's so ashamed that she got to put somebody else's hair on. Not even somebody else's hair. She got to put some blonde hair on. And once y'all start doing it, form into a different society. Even we ain't talk about this, but we will in one of our episodes. The colorism. What y'all say? What's the first thing y'all say? You know, why they talking about no, and I'm talking about the daughter. I'm talking about our daughter. You know, the first thing is, what color is she? Now, my daughter lighter than me and her. So yeah. But the thing is, the first thing your family say is, and I heard them. It's just like, oh, she's so light. She's so white. And I'm like,
and this is the thing. Yeah, my family say she's so light. Mm-hmm. She's so white, and I want to have his color. That is not crazy.
No, that's fine. You know, I like mine.
I was suspecting she coming with a little spicy, like cinnamon, chocolate. I don't know. A little negrita.
See, negrita. That means a Negro.
Oh my gosh!
To be a Negro,
for us, that is sexy. For us, that is sexy. That is nice to say. Like when we call our significant other negro, papi. It's like I call you mi amor, papi negro. What is so?
No, that's not bad. I'm just saying.
But when it's about white and black, it's
not even white and black. It's so embedded in your culture, and I mean, I can't even say in your culture. It's so embedded in the culture. Let me let this woman even explain it, and I want you to tell me if this is true, because this is your culture. Mm-hmm. This is your culture.
How they have accepted their hair over time. And as beautiful as that is, there were also so many comments about how, quote, my family hates my hair, my mom hates my hair, I still struggle to accept my hair, I have hair that is considered pelo malo, or...
Now me, if I'm looking at this girl,
that's my type of hair.
I don't. Now she said her hair is considered bad hair.
Okay.
Why is this woman's hair? To me, that's I love that. That would be a beautiful girl.
Let me explain.
But it's so deep in your culture that you gotta have this white, this straight hair. That I mean, that's just what y'all do.
Let me explain.
All right, explain that.
Okay.
Explain.
In our culture, for some way, when we don't have like this, like straight hair, and you have curly hair, you don't look.
Yeah, hold on. There we go. I changed something. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's my type of hair. So in my culture, even when I go there, and it's so hot over there, right? That most of the time when we go there for vacation, how I use my hair. Curly all the time, because like it's so hot. I will be sweating a lot. What I'm going to straighten my hair if it will be puffy later on. So anyway, when I wear my hair like that in my country, everybody start to be like, when you're going to the salon to taking care of yourself.
Imagine that. I just want y'all to imagine, and I can't say that this
when you're going to the salon to take care of yourself because you don't look represented right now.
So but having your I'm saying that it's just not Dominican. I just seen it there. It's in the Black community, and we're gonna show, Nappy. I'm happy to be Nappy. I'm happy to be Nappy, baby. I ain't got no problem with it. I'm happy to be Nappy. But my problem is when you start doing that, and that was the first, it was almost like this. You could see the people, and I know you ain't see it, but you can see like this inspection going on.
Me don't see it.
In your country.
Oh,
You can see like the inspection going on, like, you know how they say you look at the ears to see how dark they're gonna be. Yeah. That's what y'all did. Y'all know. You look at the ears to see how dark it's gonna be. It's look at the hair.
My dad was dark and like the same dark that your dad was.
Your dad ain't nowhere near my dad's color.
But he was dark skinned. My
Your
mom
dad
is
ain't
white, but
nowhere
my
near.
dad was dark skinned.
Don't you got a picture of my dad on your phone? Where's your phone? Your dad ain't nowhere near the look. Let me see. I'm gonna tell you. And my dad,
Look, color themes and hair themes is themes we don't discuss in this house because we never get to the agreement.
Now I'm gonna tell you. Look, let me show you what my dad. My dad was dark. He was dark, but in a sense, this was how my dad. And I ain't gonna lie. He did use something. I don't know what he used. Let me go ahead. This is how my dad was.
Oh shit! What kind of chemical you got in there? I ain't put no chemicals.
Yeah, he used This is like my dad. He used natural berries and juice. My dad was dark, but he used their natural berries and juice. That's exactly what he did. But the problem is, it's not just here. I'm gonna let this play. I just want you to tell me, is this true? Let this woman hit it.
Have cabello malo, or it's
She
easy
said she
for
got
you to
bad
say
hair
because your hair is acceptable. It would be foolish of me to not acknowledge that it is true that texturism is alive and well in Dominican Republic. There are curly hair types that are considered more acceptable than others. Specifically, if you are of the 2 to 3B curl type. There are curly hair types that are considered to be acceptable in Dominican Republic, unfortunately, and that is because of texturism. And texturism goes into colorism, goes into racism, goes into all of these things because those are such deep topics. But
Texturism. Now y'all heard of colorism. Now it's texturism. Texturism, the type of hair you got. And I can see when I went to your country. Look, my dad. I wish I got another picture. My dad. Hey, her dad is not that color. Her dad is not that color.
But
Her
my dad
is not that color.
than you.
He is not. Look, it's a lie. And the problem is, in your country, I mean, everything is shamed.
That's
Sure.
not, it's not the same color
It ain't
of you.
It ain't.
It is not the same color of him.
And look at his hair. He ain't got no nappy hair.
He got a straight hair. Yeah, but what is matter?
Because what matters is when you have a child and the first thing you say to your child.
But I never say those things to my girl.
You don't say it, but you.
Oh, even think about.
Oh yeah, you do.
How I think.
Yeah, you do.
All I say is.
Say it. What you say?
All I say is if she have like a kind of hair that I don't know how to manage. That was my only concern.
No, because like she got what we call mixed. Whenever and it happens, because my brother got it, maybe my sister got it. I know I got it. Since my mom is white and my dad is black, I have what they call mixed hair. So when I did have hair, some of this would be straight, then this would be curly. It would grow in all kind of, like this would grow this way, this grow. That's just the texture. You have mixed textured hair. So our daughter even got mixed textured hair. So she got curly in the back and straight in the front. And so the first thing you was like, oh man, if her hair gonna be like that, all over.
I don't mind. She have like curly hair like me.
Like you, but what if she don't have curly hair like you?
It's nothing I can do.
I know, but it ain't about nothing you can do. It's and I say this, because I know there's love with our daughter. But I just think that what happens is in any community, in any place, because, like you take it to your family or something.
But I think that's something you got to work on yourself.
No, but there's always those, what we call them microaggressions.
But
you always see the microaggressions, like how, how you do her hair.
Well, for example,
what's her hair going to look like? What's her nose going to look like? What,
mosquito here.
A mosquito? What the nose going to look like? All that, what kind of products you put in the hair.
When I never think about that.
Yeah, you did.
What products?
like oil or what kind of oil
But
you
you
put
put
in.
oil for moisturize your hair.
Correct, but it's even what type? What can you put?
Coconut oil.
Yeah, but I'm just saying in general.
But in general, that's all I use.
So
what
why?
next?
So no.
But let me tell you something.
All right.
It's everything about how you grow your kicks with what's
All right, so let's talk.
No matter what.
But no, let's talk about
when I was a teenager,
Mhm.
and you even see my pictures. I have a little monster. I was 70 pounds. I use braces and glasses, and I wear my big afro. I was more hair than body by that time. But my parents were so much in my self-esteem, and I know who I am, who I was, and the person that I am at that time, that doesn't matter. Hold on, she just wake up.
And shout out to the panel. We appreciate you being here. David Dice and LJ, we are here. I know LJ is in the bald community, such as me. We the low fro brother, so that's how we roll. It ain't no issue with us. We roll like that. David Dice, welcome to the show, brother. But what I'm trying to show you is in these countries, not just Latin America, you know, in other countries, you really have to be cautious of how they act, because there is a lot of micro racism that even the people there, it's so ingrained in the culture that they don't see it. Whether it's short hair, curly hair, you know, they try to get their hair straightened every week. It's like if you go to Dominican Republic or you go to those other places, you will see that every Friday night or Thursday, they got something around their hair so they can take it off for it to be straight. Matter of fact, they even got the name, and a lot of black women go there now. The Dominican blowout. The Dominican blowout. Let me show you how what I would think would be decent. Your hair look decent, but even when you think it's at a decent stage, until that mug is bone straight, oh, they ain't rocking like that. This lady right here, to me, that looks nice. You know, like I can tell, look, that curl, the curl that the lady got, beautiful. And the reason we have in this show, just to let you know, is having a daughter. I know to a lot of women, their self-esteem is in their hair. And we just had we was having conflict on this because it was always like, I want the hair to be this way or something. And I kept saying I don't believe in anything called good hair. Good hair, it's just hair. Because when you start defining people, how they look, how you do this, your hair is good, your hair is bad, they go into self-esteem. And that's just crazy to me. I know, my man, it's too late for you, LJ. You got to go to sleep. That vegan diet don't help a brother out. But this is what they do. So this is Dominican. So they going to curl it up. They going to fry it up. They're going to go to the salon. They're going to sit under this for hours. Now, to me, when she take this out right here, oh, that's gorgeous. That right there is gorgeous. But not to them. That means I'm just almost there. That would be beautiful. But now what she got to do, and this is what they got to do. Right there, see, she's showing you, here I go back. She's showing you that my roots ain't really straight. And that's not accepted in my culture. So what do I have to do? Well, I got to straighten it out. I got to go bone straight like that. This is the problem. And it's the problem not only with this, so not only with these women, but women in general. Look at how negative. Look how I'm going to show you this. Look how negative it is in the culture with this.
He's like to make sure he got money, make sure that he look good, make sure that I don't want no kid that has no nappy ass hair.
They picking dudes not based. Look, and this the problem with y'all society. You picking guys based on whether you're gonna get nappy hair. It ain't the financial, it ain't whether you can take care of them. It's nothing. And even in her culture, let me tell you, I think her grandmama said, look, I think I'm a handsome young brother. I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm a good 6. I'm a little bit above average, you know, got a little bit of income, got a nice fine body. Her grandmama told her, I didn't know what she was saying because my Spanish wasn't good at that time and they speak a little fast. She said something to the fact of he must have a lot of money. And even her friends, he got to have a lot of money. I'm like, what does that mean? That means that, his hair ain't like ours. His skin color is not as light as we would be. And so if he isn't hitting these categories, then he got to have some money. Because I'd rather you be with an ugly dude who light skin, blue eyes, good hair. And they got a term. I'm gonna let her when she come back. The little one woke up. I'm gonna let her define this term when you come back. But even in our society, this is how it is. Let me play this from the beginning.
Like, make sure he got money. Make sure that he look good. Make sure that I don't want no kid that has no nappy ass hair.
Your mom is telling you this?
Listen, I'm Caribbean, so.
And I'm not Caribbean. I'm
shit.
African American.
I want that
and
hair
all
to
of
be
the
nice
things
and
that
soft.
she's
I don't want
saying
no
is
nappy.
true.
I don't want no kaba head. So, you're always taught to relax your hair, have your hair pressed. Like, don't worry, your natural hair. Like, the first time I got to relax, I think I was like 12. I was like 12 years old, and then I decided when I was 20 to not have that anymore.
12 years old, already straightening your hair. Just because you're not proud of it. Just because you're not proud. What's the term y'all use? What's the term? What's the term y'all use in your country?
I was saying something.
I'm not sure, but I want to play this one thing. And this Mexican dude, this kind of terms it up. I know this gentleman is Mexican, but even though he's Mexican, I want you to look at this.
You got the video playing here or over there?
Yeah, I'm gonna play it over there. I want you to tell me, is this your culture?
Okay.
All right. So I want you to tell me, is this y'all culture? Where my man is? Is it not screen sharing? I'm sorry. Let me remove that. It's not. Give me a second, guys. I don't know what happened. It didn't like me on that one. Screen share. Planet. Maybe it does. Oh, there we go. Let me play this. So I just want y'all to listen to this and see how ridiculous this is. And this is why even though my little one, she was born with blue eyes. She had blue eyes, right?
Blue.
And now they like green or hazel or something like that. It almost insults me when somebody says, oh, she got pretty eyes or she got this, because there's this going to be this pretty privilege that gets locked in these people's mind to think that's all I have to do.
Mm-hmm.
That as long as I look cute,
but that's
then
what
I'm
we're
fine.
working on.
But even in your culture,
but it doesn't matter what happened in my culture or what happened in our life. We try to broken that cycle and make things different.
Yeah, I want to let's hear this, and then I'm gonna hit some points.
When I was a little kid and a new baby was born, if they were born dark, this is what I heard the family say: "Ay, está negrito, pobrecito." Mm-hmm. What is that saying?
Poor you.
Dang, that's tough luck for you. You have a dark-skinned baby. But whenever one of my little cousins was born light-skinned, ay, mira, está güerito como un angelito. What is that psychologically doing to you? Teaching you that what? To be like an angel, you have to be white. You have to be light-skinned. Whenever we see pictures of Jesus and angels, what color are they?
White.
White. Heaven is filled with white people.
And this is a Mexican dude.
And the angels are all white. When have you seen a black angel?
You see, like
you. Also, because we're dark-skinned, we were kind of pushed to look like you. Also, when my cousins were born light-skinned, they were treated way better. Way better. I mean, vente pa acá. Because we're dark-skinned, we were kind of pushed to the side. Quítate pa allá, pinche negro. That's my life when I was a kid. Oh, wow. All right, when you're dark, you get kicked to the side. You actually get hit more. The white kid doesn't get hit too much, very rarely. He's pardoned more. It's because psychologically we're taught that heavenly and angelic.
So, is this true what this dude is saying? That like the dark skinned people were treated different? Not even dark skin, just even when you go with the hair. You don't think they treat it differently?
No, because if you got your money to buy things or to do whatever, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. And see, this all goes back to that. She say that, but this all goes back to even in
It's
this,
the reality.
even in the States. You know, there's this concept that if you have a certain grade of hair, if you look this way, it's in. And so the first, you know, her whole thing was,
Why?
yeah, when we had it, like how much. And I seen some white women on there where they have, you know, they either adopted a kid or they have kids with black people, and they don't know how to do their hair because, you know, their hair is just different. So, you know, it comes down to like, how am I going to do the hair? I don't know if that's a real fear, and maybe you can talk about that. Is that a fear that you had, and why you have that fear?
I don't have a fear she coming with whatever hair she can come in, because we both don't have a straight hair at all. My hair is curly, your hair is curly than mine. So my expectation, it doesn't matter my expectation or my wishes. Like personal, I told you, I wish I have a straight hair that I just need to wash and go. I don't need to worry about iron, blower, a Dominican blowout, rolos, put something to sleep. I just wake up with my hair like that, ready to go. That's it. And it's not even about race. It's not even about, it's made my life easy. What can make my life easy? Like every day when I wake up in the morning, before I go to work, what is the thing I do to our daughter? Because she got a long hair already. She got a little afro.
And here go the thing too. Long hair. Y'all don't like short hair.
What do you mean short hair? We just left
like that on the camera.
We just left or
No. If I've seen it, it's like if you cut,
that I don't know.
If you cut if you cut somebody's hair or they got short hair, they wear short hair. It's like something bad.
But they like it.
No, but it's like they looked at like something wrong with them.
Because it's not usual in us.
Why not?
I don't know. That's the way we are. We like a long hair and
no problem.
And we like long hair. We like to looking good.
Yeah. Like this is where cultures clash, and not clash. But if you a person who understands your culture and the way it comes from, then you ask these questions. They don't even know why.
Because we don't.
They
know
have
why.
no idea. Yeah, I mean that's the sad. They don't know when you ask like, well, why y'all like straight hair? Well, why is it y'all consider this good hair? Why y'all don't like short hair? It's so ingrained in the culture that they don't even understand why. And I mean, I understand y'all had Europeans come over because the Europeans, y'all get that.
But other than that, okay. For us, you have your hair clean and representing yourself in a nice way. It's not even about being white, black, poor, rich. Everybody going to the salon every weekend. Everybody wash their hair twice a week. I mean, it's something on us. Everybody dressing up like you're going to a party for no reason.
So when y'all select dudes, because I know what I said. I said when you wasn't here that your grandmama, see, look, she don't know what I'm saying. Your grandmama was like, I hope he got money. I mean, he better have some money.
No, you never say that.
What she say?
We was going through a tough situation about that time. I was suffering from you.
She called me a monkey.
And then
she called me a little monkey. Now I didn't know what she called me. She called me a little monkey. Ain't that crazy?
Then she
Look,
said,
she laughing at it.
You're prettier than him. Why you gotta crying for somebody that you are prettier than him? I mean, put yourself together. It wasn't like put him down. It was like letting me know and encourage me that you don't have to cry for. That you have all the quality, forget whatever you want to get in life.
What's the term y'all use? What is it? Mejor de razón, or what is that called?
I don't know what I
teach
you that.
What is it?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I teach
what's
you
it called?
That's my problem. I teach him everything.
What's
es mejora la raza.
And what's that mean?
Which means made the race better.
Now you ain't gonna make the race better with no nappy hair. Nappy hair ain't making your race better.
We gotta be realistic about this, and it's not about even race. But for example, if we both ugly or we both not looking good, And then what our baby will turn. And when our baby get bullied, and when our baby get selling bad things or outside in the world, what we dealing with?
Yeah, Ronan, a monkey. They called me a monkey,
to me,
man.
that
That's
makes
crazy.
sense. To me, that makes sense. And I don't try to be racist, but it's the truth. If we're not looking good, even we love each other or whatever, what kind of baby will we bring? And then our baby, this is a cruel world out there, especially kids.
And so here go my fear. It'll be like not serious, but here go the fear. The problem is that especially in any, I want to say like mixed race, mixed culture.
I want the chat. Hold on, please. Let me talk. I want the chat to say if you agree with me with what just I explained, because I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
You don't be honest. Don't you think if we both ugly and we got a baby?
I seen two ugly people make a pretty baby. I seen two.
Well, how is that?
I don't. There's just the features that come out. I don't know. I seen two pretty people make ugly babies. I don't think who is that? I don't think J-Lo, they ain't got. I don't think that may be cute at all. Man, that's an ugly little kid.
But they not pretty. They not cute at all. Both of them.
But
No, without makeup, she is not that cute.
So let me ask you: because even when they go now, I will say this.
I don't know why I do this topic with you.
Honestly, in New York, there's black girls that they want to go to the salon,
and it's not even about hold up.
Do they go to? They want to go to the salon.
Now that you mentioned black, it's not even about the color. We were in the airport. Where we try to go when we see
Atlanta.
We're trying to go to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
It was too beautiful.
I don't know where that was. I thought you were talking about them chicks with that bonnet and them.
No. I don't even touch those topics because it's everybody wearing and dressing in the way they want to. That's their business. If they want to use wig, if they want to look crazy and dressing that way in the airport or whatever way they go, that's their business. No my problem. Anyway, we was going somewhere traveling and we see these two young lady. It was like the color of this chair, but that skin color was so unique, beautiful, like shine. You remember that we even say, hey, can we take a picture of you? Because that was rarely to see. It's not like that we don't like black or we racist. We I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, all right. Now, see, the thing is, say you have another kid, and they don't have the same eye color or the same hair color.
I would love the other kid the same way.
You say that, but it's always that treated differently.
Wow.
I'm telling you,
my sister and I. What difference can you see between my sister and I?
Hair. Y'all got different. Her hair is shorter, your hair longer. Okay. Maybe even the gray the hair.
Okay. What else?
I mean, that's it. But I'm saying you don't think she think.
But do you?
All right, let me ask you. Do you think she thinks that people treat her different because her hair is shorter?
And she was in the shop.
You don't think they think? Oh man,
no. She was in the shop. She can say to you that.
No, I don't see it. I've just seen
because it's like you just see what internet tried to show you, but
it's not. This is the.
It's not like
chicks.
that.
These are Dominican people saying that Palo Malo in New York. Even the girls that go get their hair done at the salon, the black girls, they would come back and say, they would say the same thing that a lot of people would say to them, hey, or they got bad hair, they got this kind of hair.
But that's something about the back of good hair. That's something that they teach us forever. That's
what I'm saying. Hear. Why is it taught like that forever?
I don't know, but it's been like that forever.
And I can't. All right, I'm gonna play. Let me see this one recording. So, I know you don't like it, but I'm just showing you.
I don't like it. I just don't know how I get into this topic with you again. I just don't know.
Now I want you to translate this for me. All right, when this girl says this, oh snap!
Dios mío!
Oh my God! That's it. That's what he said.
Yeah, but
Pablo, Dios
You
mío.
pull up to your Dominican family
with your
event
natural
with
hair.
natural hair
And what are they
again.
saying? Like, oh my
Oh my
God.
God.
Why you got that natural hair? Why you wearing your hair like that, girl? Man. So
My sister is in the shop.
no,
There you
right.
go. What
So
she say?
I want to ask her sister since she's in the
People
chat.
even say we look.
No, y'all can say y'all
we
look
look
alike, but
like.
you don't think that there's
We
a
don't-
difference when you see somebody with
Pamela, tell it.
what's
please.
good hair, what's bad hair, what's y'all consistently going to the salon to straighten your hair. Why go to the salon to straighten your hair? Why not wear your hair natural? You got naturally curly
Because
hair.
sometimes people don't have the time and the energy to deal with that type of hair.
What type of hair?
Curly hair. I just say that when I'm wearing my curly, I need to go pieces by pieces. Put it, moisturize, define my curls, make sure they looking bright and shine. They don't look puffy. It's hard. When I just go get the blowout, and the blowout can stay like this for a week.
In my opinion, I've seen a bias,
Just
even in the
because-
schools.
It's because you don't have a hair to deal with.
No, but I've seen a bias in the schools, and like I said, I've seen a bias where they treat one person different. You know, y'all say it. We say it in black. You be like, man, that's a nappy headed hoe. I don't know
Who say that?
I remember somebody on there,
Ah,
like
because
them
I
nappy
never
headed
say
hoes.
that.
Or in the black, we say we got that kitchen in the back.
Oh, because I never say that.
We got the kitchen in the back, but you got them naps back there. Where you can't get.
I got it in there and in here, and you make fun of me.
Her naps is different. When naps to her is just curls. No, because when you say naps, when we say naps, that means you can't get no comb through that, or you about to be crying.
But for me, that's nappy. And then he say it's a different type of nappy. What did she say?
Her hair does not curl naturally anymore
she got
because
more
I've been
straight
straightening it
hairs
for
than me.
years. So my question would be, why you been straightening your hair for years?
I just say why? Because it's easy. You look, when you have your hair straight, you just wake up, do this. You see how I do my hair with my hands when I take this off before we start the show?
Mm-hmm.
It's easy than when you have curly hair and you have to put water, put a little cream, and then define this way, and then put the cone again. No. As a female, and I'm being honest, that's something I don't like to deal with. You see, as a racist thing,
No, I
see
don't
that
know.
my life been more easy.
No, it ain't that I've seen it as racist. I just seen a lot of people, either in your culture and just not that. We had the discussion was, like I said, when she was having a baby.
What did you say?
The first thing
There's
come up.
hair salon for curly hair. I say that and he don't believe me.
Look,
and they charge you more.
It must be changing because the first thing was what her hair looked like. Well, they got good hair.
No. Please be honest about that, because I got the record video when you were saying that.
We can show you the birth. Y'all want to see? Y'all want to see her vagina like this? There's a little head sticking out.
You can hear him in the back saying, "She got a lot of hair. She got a lot of hair. Pushing. She's right there. She's right there." That's
all I can see was hair. I mean, that's just not a lot of hair. It's just all I can see.
But it's no way with all the blood and the water coming out when you bear a baby. They just know what type of hair the baby has. He was the one who was saying, and it's black, her hair is black. Yes or no?
But she ain't got black hair no more. She got blonde hair. So.
But yes or no, that's your words.
Because I was tired, man. I like push. I've been up all night.
Me too.
We got to get this out. I got to go watch the game. It was a football game on now. We can hurry up and get this out.
The game was over. He got home when I broke in my water.
Oh man. But to be honest, another thing, I think we really want to talk about this because I think in any type of culture, when we got a lot of guys that travel to different places, you got to be real cognizant of that. Because if you, especially a brother, and you over in the Philippines, you over in Thailand, you in Latin America, and you get a girl and a wife, say, just say she's a light skin or white Colombian. There's a lot of people who are going to judge your child on their hair. And especially in cultures like Thailand, China, Japan, when they have a child with a black person, even though if they look Asian, they still have a different texture of hair. And they talk about them. They really go at them. I mean, even the parents. I looked at one video. It was just too long to go in here where the white mother had taken her daughter to the salon. And she's like, I don't know what to do with her hair. And they sat there. This is the mom and the grandma, a salon dude doing the girl's hair. And they basically just talked about her. Why she sat there like, I don't know, we don't know what to do with her hair. You know, and the guy's like, yeah, a lot of girls come in here with this wild hair. And we just gonna cut their hair. We just gonna do this.
Then I take my daughter and be like, this is not the type of salon for my girl. We out.
Yeah, we say that, they do that.
I will do that.
But even it's just how it's judged even in the family. I mean, I've seen it. Because the way look, I can't the way my little one go to sleep ain't the way she wake up in the morning. She got an afro. It's a big old giant afro. It's just how it is. I don't have any problem because that's
her hair is growing and I don't care how her hair looks like.
I think you say you don't care. Maybe now you don't care. I don't know. But I think when you was pregnant.
I've always been like that. No, all of my concern about being pregnant was if she have really curly hair, curly than mine, how am I going to manage her hair? I have to learn because I don't know how to. I'm not used to. And I don't want to put her in the situation that they put the ¿cómo se llama? For major hair straight. How this call in English? Please help me. We call alisado.
What?
Pamela, how you call alisado in English? Like when you do
look, Richie said it. Being inconvenienced by curly hair sends the message that her hair is not worth working with, and it's a burden.
What does this mean?
That you just curly hair is almost like not even. It's like they ain't even worth working with. See, but in your mind,
pero that's the thing, Ricky.
In your mind,
Richie.
In your mind, y'all think that curly hair is even bad, and I'm when the ones I showed wasn't even bad.
What I mean is, you gotta work in your kids' personality, self-esteem at home. That no matter what they hear other people say, they know who they are, and they know how to respond. And in Dominican Republic, Pamela, tell me about this. If somebody put when you have your eyes going one way, and how you call that? We call pico.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
When you have one eye that is wrong, how you call that?
Lazy eye.
Lazy eyes. We call bico. So if you are bico and you live in front of my house, you know what will be your nickname? El bico. Yeah. If you flaco, like
so,
you think,
so what it, all right,
we bullying all the time since we've been growing up, and that's normal for us. And then you have like a really hair that you say you cannot put a comb. We say you have caco de brillo. You know what this caco de brillo mean?
What's that mean?
Like the thing you use
the Brillo pad.
The thing you use for clean your pad.
The Brillo pad.
The Brillo pad. Caco de brillo.
Man.
Yanil, la caco de brillo, hija de Adrián.
They call you Brillo pad.
For example, if you have skinny legs, the chicken legs, pata de pollo. If you chunky, el gordo. El gordo, yes, the gordo, the leaf next to fearless. Yeah, el gordo. And everybody knows you like the gordo, like the caco de brillo, like the bico, because you have a lazy eyes. That's how we are. Dang. And it have nothing to do about color. And I can take you to my neighbor and I can pull people by the nickname. And when they tell you the nickname, I can explain to you what is mean in English, and you will be surprised.
No, I'd be surprised.
It's not even about the hair.
Then what's it about?
You don't have a bug, la chata.
What's la chata?
When you don't have a bug.
A butt?
Bug.
You mean a culo?
You don't have culo, you plain. La chata. La chata that live next to Janil. Yeah, la chata. Adrian's daughter, for example. That's it. And that's how we are, and that's part of our culture. But then when you talk about always people be like, oh, this is racist, and they make a big deal. When it's really not.
It's really not?
No, because I'm telling you just a couple ones or all the ones. If you have a problem in your leg and you limping, el cojo. Look at the cojo. El cojo Adrian.
Yeah, y'all ruthless over there, man.
I mean, it's what it is.
Y'all ruthless.
I forgot the other ones that we bullying. Like, that's what we say when somebody tries to bully a Dominican. Oh, baby, let me teach you. Let me show you. And that's the way I want to raise my daughter. No matter how pretty, ugly, good hair, bad hair, nappy hair, curly hair, whatever, black, dark, white, cinnamon, I don't care. She will be ready for when the world punch her in her face, she punch her back. And that's the way they raised me. So when somebody say, oh, you have this hair, or you looks like a cartoon, you know, a cartoon, whatever cartoon, I don't care. That's who I am. That's how what I looks like. If you talk about me, something good or bad, I have to, but you talk about me at the end of the day. So I think for us, we don't take all these things personal like that, like the way maybe your culture do.
You don't think you'll take it personal?
No, because we make a fun of our things, of our weakness. And we are still at the end of the day, we happy.
But I think but all right, I can understand that. I have no problem because I believe in bullying. Bullying make you hard. But what I think happens is there's a separation of how y'all treat people based on
and
that.
I know I never will agree with you about that. And I think we have this conversation 1,000 times. And you always bring your kind of racist mentality to our Dominican mentality, because I just explaining to you the way we are.
I'm saying, look, I'm not
and
saying,
the way we put nicknames
but I'm not saying,
on people.
I'm not saying y'all just racist, because black people do it too. Black people say,
but we don't. We move on.
No, but black people say, oh, you know, oh, he got that good hair. He got that. What was that one joke? Like, oh, he Puerto Rican. He got that Puerto Rican hair in it.
Even with the Puerto Rican, what we do with the Puerto Rican?
No, but I'm saying that's what they say. So I know that black people do it too. But I'm saying when you start to put like that colorism and stuff like that, and then so I'm just letting y'all know, even at a young age, when I say young, even before a child can speak, they have already put them in a category of good, bad.
The big nose, Narisu. The big nose, Narisu. When you're born and you have a big nose, the Narisu. And that nickname will stay with you forever.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's probably not good. But
that's the way it is.
Yeah, no.
So when you talk to me about color, when you talk to me about good hair or bad hair, to me it's like, but that's nothing in compared with the things we growing up.
No, so listen to me, and this is to my people out there, you know, and I know we always do it, no matter who it is. And when I say from the time they born, they already, whomever your child is, or a child is already put into a category of whether they good or bad, based on how they color look, based on how their hair is. And as they go through life, you know, and I'm not saying this, I'm saying this from a way that I could be biased. If I look at my daughter she light skinned, lighter than both of us. She got good hair, if you say good hair, straight hair. She got like green eyes. So in a sense, her journey would probably be better. But it behoves me to look and say, man, that's not opportunity.
No.
I don't like pretty privilege.
No.
And I'm saying it from a daughter that people like, man, your daughter gorgeous. I don't like pretty privilege, because that puts you in a status that you did not earn or you did not deserve.
Yeah.
And when I see it with somebody who might not be as attractive in this sense, oh, you darker skin, or your hair is not as straight. And we've already put that person young, starting off as a baby. I mean, when I'm saying as a baby, I could see not baby. Just your family. No, baby. I mean, I'm not saying your family, but I can see.
You don't listen all the examples I give it to you that we get it when we're growing up.
No, I know.
Since a little age.
I know. I'm saying I understand.
If you're smart, they call you.
But listen, hold up. Mm-hmm. What you're saying is, as a little as a little person,
Mm-hmm.
you have already been judged as to what you're going to be.
But it's nothing we can do. What the world is doing outside is nothing we can do and we can control. What we can control is the way we raise our daughter, the way we prepare our daughter for that world outside these doors.
Correct. But I'm just letting you know that even your family, all of that plays a part in it.
Yeah, but there's nothing you can do at the end of the day. What can you do? If somebody say she is...
So my question to the audience, what can you do?
Yeah. You tell me.
I mean, I'm a
because
person who I have not. I can say it. I ain't never date no chick with no weave. I ain't never date no chick with no wig. I think I might have tried with some extensions until I was like, let me grab your hair. And then I felt something like, what the hell is that in the back of your head? And I couldn't do that no more. So I am like on the natural. That's how it is. Because I've seen it. I like the El Natural. I got to put my hands through, even if I can't put my hands through the hair, I got to know it's your hair, that it ain't coming off in the morning. But I think what happens in the world is, even at a young age, we already set the precedence of it. And I want y'all to know where it comes from and how badly we judge people just based on that. And, we've seen it.
Yeah, I agree with that. But when it's about to be a parent and raise your kids, I think at the end of the day, we will not be able to control who will bully or not our daughter.
I'll say that.
But we will be able to...
Go ahead. Oh, I'm sorry. I think it's playing the back. I apologize. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, you're great.
I'm sorry, my people. We'll be able to control these things, but we can be control the way she can react in acting.
You say that, and that's fine, because you may have a different mentality because it's your daughter. But I want you to think of women who have children, and they treat them different just because of how their hair is. I can't do your hair. I mean, I've come from the status where they used to put the hot comb on the stove to get a stove.
Too. Yeah.
And it's like, I gotta do your hair.
Like a metal comb.
Mm-hmm. And then they slap them when they crying.
When you have piojos, you know piojos too? We use it for kill the piojos.
Oh, the lice.
The lice. So yeah, I'm familiar with that too. That's part of our culture. That we have more people with straight hair or not the type of texture hair that is here in the States. Yes, but we used to all these things.
So, all right, not you. You're different. But how do the Dominicans with straighter hair, how do they see the black people who don't have straighter hair?
I don't think we see people because of the hair.
You ain't never say like, ooh, malo pelo malo.
Caco de pimienta, caco de brillo, but you Google on what this means.
So y'all don't see him in.
But I don't think it have to be somebody that you don't like or somebody like is kitchen you. What do you say, glitching?
Capping on you.
Yeah, like you say those things. Other than that, it's like, okay, that's your hair, that whatever. Like I have so many compliments when I get back home with my curly hair that when I have my hair straight, because it's not very common. You don't really see a lot of women with curly hair like that, and when you get somewhere, it's like, oh my God, your hair is beautiful. Can I touch it? Nobody likes. I don't like my hair be touched, so I'd be like, no, you can look at it, but yeah, it's what it is.
It is what it is. But I just think that goes, I don't know. But, I think we won't end. We're going to not go long. We just wanted to go an hour. Got to get some sleep in the morning. We're going to do these every Tuesday. I'm trying to figure out what the next topic is. So please.
We got a next topic.
I know. I'm trying to figure out what that is. And if y'all have any topics, please let us know. We just want to tell you how cultures clash, how two different people look at two different ways. And I'm telling you, she won't admit it, But they didn't look at me look at me. I don't know what it is. You know, I guess for a Dominican style, you know, Dominican dudes, they go to the salon a lot. You know, they go to the barbershop. They do. They get hair done.
Again, that's part of our culture.
No, I'm saying that's fine.
Looking
so
good.
in their culture, I'm not the most handsome brother there is, I guess. You know, I'm not there. But that's fine. I have no problem with that.
But I don't care if you're not, because I love you.
Oh, that's good. And so our next video next week is actually you asked me to marry you. Yeah. She proposed to me. See, fearless don't like that. So we're gonna talk about how that happened. So next time, join us next Tuesday for our tequila. Man, I even got to water down. I done got me a silver ball in here. So if I talk long,
my wine is gone. But we start with tequila, trust me.
Some tequila, talking Tuesday.
So get your tequila for next Tuesday and get your question ready.
Then ask is it wrong?
And maybe we can open the panel for 15 minutes.
Huh? You want to open it for a few minutes?
We can open it for 15 minutes.
All right, let's see. We got 15.
Because we got to
maybe
work
7
tomorrow.
minutes. I'm gonna put this in if anybody want to come up.
If anybody
don't
want
have to stay long.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've just seen it. Well, you know what I do see in your country though. I will say this: the women will at least go swimming. They don't not go swimming.
What do you mean swimming?
You know, here, black women, when they get their hair done, they ain't jumping in the pool. So at least I can say that.
But it's a go back again. That microphone is killing me. It's go back again to what is part of our culture in the sense that we going to the salon it is cheap there. You know, I cannot compare going to the salon here and got your hair done and going to the salon in DR and have you and do your hair, because you know over there it's like what, $25?
Maybe less than that.
Maybe less. No, it cannot be less.
$25?
It's going up. It's going up.
Oh damn!
Last time I paid 1,000. 1,000 pesos.
That's
with
$16.
1,000 pesos with tip, and I only got my
$20.
hair. Yeah, I only have my hair is straight. Let me see, 1,000. It's like $15. But it used to be cheaper than that. And then we go in every weekend. That's, I don't know. I'm trying to think about. We don't have any black woman that can come and talk about.
We got Ronan. Ronan got that good hair.
Hi,
he got that
Ronnie.
straight hair. So Ronan, I want to ask you. You got a girl over there. But your girl got curly hair.
Hey, let her see that WhatsApp picture I just sent you. It's funny that you guys are talking about this. My girl's been messing around with Gemini, Nano Banana, and all these other things. So we messing around with AI a lot.
Okay.
And she was bored, so she made a AI baby.
Oh, that ain't what y'all gonna look. Man, your AI getting good, man.
Let me see.
Can I show this?
Yeah, you can show it.
Show Ben.
Yeah, man, your AI getting good, man.
Yeah,
but
man.
You know the only problem with this is, I'm gonna tell you the first problem I see with this photo.
What's that?
It make y'all look like y'all the same size, and she like 4'2".
Well, I could be stepping down off the curb. You know what I'm saying? It's just
look how good the AI getting, man. That look just like the girl.
Yeah, and that just looks like her too. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's
there's a movie called Good Hair, and it's by Chris Rock. He stars in it, and it goes to this process of how black women and women of Afro descent deal with their hair. And I said this in the chat. I have been chased all my life throughout school, especially middle school, high school. Girls saying they wanted to date me because one, looks, and then two, they want to have a baby with good hair because of my greater hair.
And they say that in their culture. Now, do you see that you in the Philippines? Do you see, because you know the Philippines, there's a lot of brothers over there. Do you see that in their culture saying, you know, hey, don't get a brother, you know, the brother might give you bad hair or something like that? Is that any part of that?
Here's the thing. They do have morena culture here. There is a skin dyeing culture here. So that's still in existence. So there is a thing with the colonization that's still affecting a lot of Filipinos. But at the same time, they don't have a problem with brothers. They already know. A matter of fact, not more than about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, Miss Universe was a half black, half Filipino chick from the Philippines. You know, so no, they don't have a problem with once you're born. Now, there's a lot of bullying around here. You know, when you're in school, you know that culture is heavy, and the darker skin you are, you will get some blowback. Nice. So, as far as your hair, even to this day, when my girl goes out, she was just at mass. She went to mass. She went to church, and older lady was in the church touching her hair, saying how beautiful her hair was. But at the same time, it's like, you're kind of infringing on my personal space. Why the hell are you touching my hair? You know, but she also gets asked a lot of times here, are you of Spanish descent, because of the way her hair looks? You know, it's not bone straight. It's loose, curly, and everything else.
You know, I just see it. I see it. It's no problem when they dating. I've just seen it when it's a big concern, you know, once they have a child or when they're going to have a child, because, you know, what color they're going to be, how good their hair is going to be. And, you know, it wasn't no argument, but I just really had to correct the wife with good hair. You know? She would always say, oh no, I want them to have good hair. And I would say, what's good hair?
But
and why is that considered good hair versus the other type of hair?
But think
that's
about
the colonizer's mindset. If you think about it, you should be proud of your ethnicity enough that whatever hair you got, you should be happy with it. But because we're taught, because of the colonization and what the beauty standard is, it's mimicked after what? You know, YT people.
Yeah.
But remember, and that's what I told him all the time. It's also, for my entire life, all I hear is good or bad hair. Now when I say I start to use curly hair, afro hair, straight hair.
But her afro hair.
There's different grades of that. There's different grades of that. You got loose curly hair. If I showed you some of my sons, only my youngest son was the only one that you would say had real afro hair.
You don't talk to
the rest of them very loose, very long, very I mean, my son's hair was hanging off his head. You know, and all my wives up to this point have been African American descent. You know, so it's always a toss up what you're gonna get. But I'm mixed, so you know, you just don't know. And in my family, it's a lot of gray hair or gray eyed, blue eyed. We all got decent hair. You know.
And I want to show you this, and I'm wondering, and I want you to see the reaction of the other lady in this, because you can tell by the way she reacts.
I'm not going to be here and having somebody.
The way that she reacts lets you know that as black people, man, look, we can talk about Dominicans. We can say, oh, they don't do this hair, they don't want to do this. But as black people, y'all the same way.
But I can tell already, before you even play the video, I can already tell she's a hater because she's already skin dyeing herself.
Oh, no, but she's not the hater. But she's not the hater. Check this out. And I just want you to see how the white people looking at them. Like, what the? Like, they ain't never had it. That you had to put on a wig to act like this.
I think she kind of did that for sensationalism. I don't know if they had that set up. Because the chick that was doing the hair thing, you could tell by looking at her makeup, she had shaded herself at least 4 shades lighter than her natural skin tone. Correct. You know, with the other lady, even though she had a wig on, at least she kept her natural skin tone and was at least proud of that part and just had a wig on, versus this other lady not only had a wig on and was bold enough to take it off, she still lightened herself to where, you know, she was damn near as light as the blonde-haired lady sitting next to her.
We're not.
So it's kind of contradictory. The one that's calling her out on it, you know.
I'm not going to go on too much. I just want to tell the people, man.
Appreciate you guys,
man.
Yeah, this is good. I'd like to see couples on shows, and I'm encouraging you guys to keep going at these Tuesday night sessions, man. This is awesome.
We just hitting
You
a
know.
few of them, man. We appreciate for coming up, brother.
Thank you, Ronnie. It's good to see you again.
I'll see you guys later.
Yes,
Talk to
sir.
you real soon.
You got a closing statement, baby?
No, I mean my closest statement is that working your make your kids feel happy and pro about who they are, no matter how they looks like, and prepare them for the work outside the bubble that we have in living in our house. I mean, they've been ready when the bullying come. They've been ready when people say things about how they looks like or how they no looks like or how they should looks like. But if we make them ready, then we don't need to worry about.
I understand what you're saying. I agree, but I want y'all to know that there is a cultural bias
It is.
that is so deeply woven in things that even if you say that, it goes a different way.
Yeah.
Meaning it's so deep that she don't even know why she goes straighten her hair.
Me?
Yeah, you don't know why.
Because it's easy to go to work and do things in the morning.
I'm gonna bring up Drew real quick before we go off.
Be worried about.
Drew, welcome to the show, brother. We just hitting it out. What you got to say?
Yeah, I know y'all about to leave and stuff, man. Hey,
All right.
salute to you. Hey,
Drew, you got good hair, bad hair.
You gotta show your wife that Spike Lee movie, School Days.
Mm-hmm.
Show the link.
Do you remember that movie?
Yeah, I seen it. The black and white, the light skin with I knew Tisha Campbell was one of the people in there.
So there's a video. If you look it up, it's called "Good or Bad Hair."
Mm-hmm.
Remember that song they sing?
Yep. Talking about how your napsy is.
Yep.
So why is that, man? You know why is it that we categorize people on that? And I don't have a problem with it. I mean, I know where it comes from, but even me, I can be biased. Where I'm like, man, I can be a little biased.
You know what I noticed, man? Like for my daughter, she has the curly hair as the girl in the video you guys first showed. And you know, as you have a daughter, you're trying to build her up. And she's like, Dad, I want straight hair. And then the girls that are in school with her want curly hair.
Mm-hmm.
And Drew, I agree. Sometimes I want to be curly girl, and sometimes I want to be a straight girl.
Mm-hmm.
So it's completely normal.
But see, their curly hair is different. When you go to, we call it kinky. You know, if it's kinky hair.
What is kinky?
Like nappy. It's a little
naughty.
Crunchy. Yeah. You know, y'all say crunchy hair.
No, that's the thing. The words that he used to describe hair is not the words that we use to describe it. It makes sense.
But y'all just because it's in Spanish. Yeah, I see you, BMT. I'm gonna bring you up in a second because different cultures. I just wanted to make sure that no matter what, you know, it's the person that, you know, especially if it's in your family, not being judged by those small increments. Because I've seen it. I mean, I can see how
I see it too.
Because even now, I would say this.
But they judge me.
Because
even
you know, when she was born, she had straight black hair. Or not.
Mm-hmm.
She had straight black hair. And you can see how your mom and them was.
And it changed over time. Same with my daughter, man. My daughter, she's mixed with Asian, so that was the same kind of talking points was like, oh man, how's she look? What's the hair look like? You know, all of those same like, okay, she's
what
pretty.
type of hair your daughter have?
She has hair just like the girl that was in the first video talking about a hair Dominican girl. I seen you a picture of her. Just don't show her face. But
no, but it's that curly. You know, it's curly. And to us, see, here's how sad it is. If you were African American or African, you consider that good. Like, oh man, that's beautiful hair.
Yep.
If you are like that Caribbean or white, it's like, man, your hair is not straight. So it just matters where you at to on grading that hair.
Mm-hmm.
And so it just goes crazy to me because, like I said, in her culture, it was almost like, oh, curly hair is okay, but you still going to straighten it out, every week.
My daughter, I think one thing that built her up was that she went, she was born in 2015. So around that same time, a few years after that, the movie Moana came out. So Moana had that curly hair, just like hers, and that was just bam.
So my question is this: do you
Mhm.
think that she's treated differently in the Black community compared to the Asian community? Because I'm thinking no matter how Asian she would look, if she looked straight Asian, if she had
She
that
would be
curly hair,
mixed.
they know that she's not Asian.
But she will be mixed.
Yeah, but I think in the Black community, she's probably treated. I don't know. She's treated pretty much equal, I would say, because I never seen anybody, look at her anywhere different or anything like that. And as she goes home with my mother or something like that in the South, nobody looks at her any different.
Well, we don't do that. We always we just know.
Yeah.
But it's just other communities. I think that's like it's not as accepting.
See what happens. What I've noticed with Asians, that let's say for instance, when she was a young girl, they would let's say for instance, they would feed her. Somebody would be feeding. They'd be touching her hair, touching it. Like, oh wow, oh okay.
It feels different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, your hair's pretty. But
Yeah. Cool. But hey, I'm not
Well,
gonna
brother, stay
here
tuned next
longer.
week, man. We got a whole show lined up, bro.
Yeah,
We
I
just
told
doing it
Ronan, I
in and out,
said, yeah, I told Ronan a few nights ago, I said, before the whole Charlie Kirk thing went down, we were supposed to discuss Hurricane Katrina and that documentary that's on Netflix.
No, brother, it's still there, and that's what I want to bring up. Systematic racism. Did you watch the show?
Yeah, I watched it. Yep.
We have somebody
All
in
right.
the background.
So no, that's Black Man Travels. I'm gonna bring it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna step
Don't
down.
talk about it now, but I just want you to see. Did you think there was some systematic racism going on?
Man, brother, you know it.
Man, there's a lot. We're gonna talk about that because
Yeah.
a lot of people, especially even I think one of the clips I want to take from Charlie Kirk was there's no such thing as systematic racism, and his thing was what is it that whites get that blacks don't, or vice versa. And when you see that show, you start to see, oh man, it's just not what that person gets, it's how they do it. So
did you see the Spike Lee version of this?
The one that's on Netflix, it's like called
No. So there's Netflix, but Spike Lee did this same documentary, and some of the same people that you see in this one are in the Spike Lee one.
I'm gonna check that one out there.
You really should watch the Spike Lee version of it because just as a spoiler, that word refugees and evacuees.
Oh no, maybe that was the one. What was the name of the one you seen?
So I saw the one on Netflix, but I also saw the Spike Lee version, which was I forget what it was called, like The Water Rise or something.
Let's see, because I thought he might have done the same one. Nah, not The Storm That Drowned. Man, I'll try to look at it. But
Hurricane. So it was called When the Levees Broke, a Requiem in 4 acts. So it was 4-part series. He put that out in 2006. So the same people that you see in the one that you watch on Netflix, they're just older now. Some of them died, but a lot of them are older in this version of it. But they're younger.
Yeah, mine would come Hell or High Water. So yeah, that's a good one.
Yep.
All right, brother. I'm gonna bring up my man. We'll talk about that next because I really want to get into that. That was
but watch that other one
was
too if you
deep to
can.
me. It brought out some anger I didn't think I even had.
Hey, watch the other one because it's a lot more hardcore. Because I don't know if you remember the brother that was on the that train. Man, he went deep. He was the brother that was on the
the light skinned dude.
Yeah. You need to see him in the Spike Lee version. All right. Take care.
All right, brother.
Bye. Thank you for coming.
Bye. Ciao.
Bye.
Adios.
Take care.
BMT, welcome, brother. How you doing?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hello, hello.
Hello.
How you doing, guys?
So your little baby got good hair. Did y'all have that that?
He's got nappy hair, though. We don't play that shit.
Nah, man. I seen that little boy. That little boy got them large curls in there. He got them gigantic curls in his hair.
And shine. You see how black and really like shine here? No.
We're putting some dreads on him right now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, man.
So how do y'all feel about this? You two also being from Haitian descent, your girl being from Dominican descent. Did y'all see that, I wouldn't say after the child was born, but before, or right when it was born, that is he gonna be dark? Is his hair gonna be straight? How's this, all of those little questions that they go to.
Tell him, amiga, tell him.
I mean, that's something from culture. They're always looking at the ears, at the intimate parts, at the hair, and by experience, I guess that's how they used to go in the past. So they keep passing the tips to people. Like someone told me, your kid is gonna be beat, and I said no.
It's gonna be what?
Okay.
Like dark skin or light skin, or
like his body, he will be like a big guy. And I said, no, how can you say that? And she said, and then she told me, okay, I'll let you know later. I guess that's something that they just look at it and they say it. Like my mom, she looked at the ears of the baby and the intimate part, and she told me he's gonna be dark skinned.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah, that's what they do. They look at the top of the ear to see what the color gonna be.
Yeah, and
you know that one.
Yeah, and he was very light, right? When he was born, he was super light. And still, she said he's gonna be dark skinned, and we start seeing the color like after 1 year. He was changing. He's gonna keep getting darker.
The crazy thing is, I guess I'm the opposite of what the Dominicans would do. So, in DR, like if you lighter skin, they don't really go out in the sun. Yeah, y'all don't do that. Y'all like, the sun.
I know, but that's something from culture. We will be walking with an umbrella in the sun.
Yeah, they walk with an umbrella. No.
It's because, listen to me.
So hold on, this is what I do.
I got a theory about that.
What's your theory?
My theory about that is when you travel there, you're going there for vacation. You're going there for the weather that you don't have here all year. And we over there so tired of the weather to the sun that we just...
I'm going to ask you a question then.
With no air conditioning the entire year.
With no
so
air
I'm going
conditioning.
to ask her a question.
You.
When we went to Brazil, did you ever see a girl with an umbrella?
Nope.
No,
I think.
And when you see them take their shirt off or have a different swimsuit, you can see how light they were. Like
yeah.
So they in the sun just like you. And see, that's the thing. They not afraid of their color. If you see a girl in Brazil,
but it's not even
and
about
she's
the color.
No. If you see a girl in Brazil and she changed swimsuits, like maybe she was always have one on, and you see the color she actually is. I seen girls that look dark. That's my color. And when they take that tan off, you're like, wow, that girl is white. So they not afraid of it. And here's what I do with my daughter. Every morning at 6:45 or 7 o'clock, what we do? What I do?
Walking.
Oh, I take her in the sun. I take her in the. We gonna get some. I'm the opposite of Dominicans. I'm putting some spice in her. I'm like, you gonna get this sun. I'm gonna put some spice in you. We're gonna get you some dark skin in you because this light skin ain't working. And we walking in the sun every morning.
But now that you hear, I hear somebody was about to talk.
Yeah. I just wanted to chime in on something. I think
your Black Man Trouble, your micro sounds really, really low.
They probably sharing the mic.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
But much better. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So here's the thing. I think for one is if you look at the Brazilian culture, they embrace the sun. They embrace being outdoors compared to like Dominicans. I can speak for Dominicans because I've been around them for so long. It's not something that you want to be in the sun. Like you cherishing your complexion, your light complexion gives you status, gives you privilege. So you want to protect that. For me, when our son was born, he was light skinned with a lot of hair. I was like, man, he has a lot of hair. And the thing is, we took his passport picture, and we were leaving the country. They thought that we're kidnapping another baby because, like, that baby does not look like your son.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they gave us a hard time. Like Jenny could tell you, like literally, they had to get the supervisor to come and verify that, hey, we're not.
Jenny, what do you say?
It was crazy. They asked me for my ID, for my birth certificate, for his birth certificate. They asked me for any proof, and I am like, here's everything, and the dad is right here. What else do you want? A blood test?
Oh my God! And what the black man troubles? What do you did?
I didn't say nothing. They saw the look in my face, like, yo, hurry up! I don't want to miss my flight. Exactly. Because the thing is, his complexion's changed. His hair texture got really, really quick. Because when he came out, his hair was straight, just straight. But 6 months later, his hair is super curly. So now his features are darker, his hair is curly, and like they felt like this is a whole different baby. Yeah. So they thought they were kidnapping a baby, and I'm like, yo, this is my son. But it's just interesting because, like, for us, I think for Haitians, we don't care as long as the baby's healthy. We don't care the color of the skin. But some countries are really big on colorism. Colorism is a real thing. So,
but here's the thing: I think Jen and BMT is so embedded in their culture that they don't really know it. They can't see it.
What do you think, Jenny? What do you think about that? Do you think we really racist? Do you think we really judge people by their hair? Maybe that's not my experience. So I want to hear from you. You think we judge people because the color of the skin or because of the hair?
No, I don't think we judge people based on their color or their hair texture, but I do know that this thing of not taking some sun because you're gonna get too dark or your hair being considered good or bad is something that comes from the colonial era. Mm-hmm. It's not, it's not that we really look at it like that. Or I think the most of people, they won't even know where this comes from.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. The racism, is so deep and so embedded that you don't even know how it started.
Yep.
I mean, I'll say this. Can you guys hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, it's like this. When Jay and I started dating 10 years ago, people used to stare at us because how dark I am compared to her. Like the looks we used to get was ridiculous because again, it can't fathom to them like, hey, someone his complexions with her. Mm-hmm. So it's just interesting, but it never bothered me.
But I think also some areas in Dominican Republic, you can get more looks, like based on what how do you say? Como el color que prevalece en el área. Like when you go to some areas, like depending on the color that everybody has in that area, there will be more people looking at you hard.
Yeah.
Like,
so she from Santiago. Is you in Santiago or you in
Santiago? Wait, I'll tell you the Santiago area, La Vega area.
In Mocha,
we get the looks. But if we go to the coastal cities, it's like whatever.
No, because they used to that.
Yeah.
They used to that. Because you're more close to
the white areas,
like
the white areas. That's the crazy part.
And to Haiti, Monte Cristi and the north part of the north part of the country, you have more like that skin. Like if you go to Jarabacoa, it's weird when you see a dark skin people over there because almost everybody white.
I'll tell you this. I actually did a road trip to Constanza, and when I was out there, I stood out like a sore thumb, and people were constantly looking at me. I mean, although there were Haitians there, the Haitians that were working the fields,
Mm-hmm.
But for me, I was out and about partying, whatever, and they were like, oh, everyone's looking at me like, who's this dude is?
Yeah.
But again, my complexion, I stood out. Like I was seeing Dominicans with blonde hair, green eyes type. Like these are Dominicans, like people would never think that they actually exist in the island.
Mm-hmm.
I was seeing them, but the thing is, they were not used to seeing a guy like me. So now I'm like, I'm not, I'm not a worker. I'm not picking up someone's trash. I'm out there partying up, having a good time. So that alone draws attention towards me because I was dark skinned doing that.
I got a question for the wife. Now, what's that term? Better the race?
Mejora la raza.
So, mejora la raza.
¿Qué tú opinas?
Did they say anything to you, either directly or indirectly, when it came to Canal?
Shit, I fucked up that shit up because I'm Haitian, dog. So it's like, hey, I'm black and Haitian.
If they said something, they said it.
I don't think that's mosquito.
They didn't say it to me.
Yeah, they never said it in the face.
Because that's the thing, they never said it to us, but they said it.
They probably comment in the back,
but they never said it to us. That's the thing. That's what happened.
Or they'll ask a question like, "Are you really going to have a child with him?
Are you really going to marry?" Yes.
Yes, they know that. They know that because that's something that I share with them. That I said, if one day I get married, that's the guy.
It's just so weird like that. That I just don't think they see it, and I think what I really tried to do was make sure that bias, especially with our daughter, just isn't embedded. And it's difficult because you fighting with the entire family, and not fighting with them. And when I say fighting, it's not like fighting, and not even that. It's just you know how you can look at somebody and it's like this. There's a judgment, and it's a subtle judgment, and people do it all the time. Like, oh, they either have nice hair or they dark or something. You just judge automatically how they are, and I can see that even with because your family kind of light skinned. Yeah, all her family light skinned, so it was almost like, man,
they were even telling you right in your face, "Oh, you just look like you." Like that's disappointing.
So it was because when she went there, her eyes have changed since then. But when she was there, she maybe had the even lighter eyes.
Yeah.
So it was like, man, like
stop that.
It was.
It wasn't that bad.
But you know what? It was interesting because our son, I mean, he's a stocky kid. So when you see him next week, you're gonna see how big he gotten. We twist his hair, so it looked like dreads, but it's curly. And everywhere we go, he's getting compliments from everybody. It's like, oh, look at his hair, look at his hair, and it's just like,
beautiful.
And it's like they see us and they see him. It's like, okay, I see where all this is coming from. But I wouldn't change it in the world. And the fact that we're both from the same island, he has both culture. He's gonna understand both culture and appreciate both cultures.
Yeah.
So it's like, one thing is I'm not gonna do is like, sorry to say, and no offense to my fellow Dominicans, but he is black and he's Dominican. So hey, we're not doing that. It's like, bro, if I even hear him say that dumb shit,
I'm not black. I'm
like, dude, you are black and you're Dominican and you Haitian and you're American. You're all three. It's just I just don't want him to be delusional and understand that race is a fact and doesn't matter where you are. We teach our kids race is an issue. So at the end of the day, it's like, as long as they know that and they understand who they are, you build that confidence. But for us, we get the stares all the time. Whenever we go out, people look at us, they see the kids, and it's like, okay.
Yeah, and they also think, oh, she got him.
You know what? Maybe let me see if I can bring this one up.
I was even talking to Jen about. I was telling like we should do more podcasts together because it's like we have so many perception and different views to see things that I think people gotta see that and understand. And even we just 4 of us can start to doing that. If we can educate a couple people out there, we can make a little difference, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's so many knowledge that we have. And look, you coming with the idea, I don't care. Fearless and this side is like, well, but I don't know. And I'm being like, well, I growing up my girl with confidence. I don't care about what the words say about who she is, how she looks like. She will like we got this argument all the time. Oh, she's Latina. No, she's black. No, she's Latino. She's black. She will be whatever she decide to be. And even when a person
could
say
be both.
she's black, she will be like, no, I'm Latina. And nobody can bet you with that.
Well, right now, being an Afro-Latina is the hot thing now. That's like the hot thing now, being Afro-Latina. So even Afro-Latinos, it's just like now they get in the spotlight because you have to understand when you think of like I'm from Miami. When you think of Latinos, you don't think of Dominicans. I'm sorry. You think of Cubans, Mexicans, Argentinians. You think of you think more of the white or the mestizos. You never think of the more brown on the brown side of Latinos. It's just now the Afro-Latinos are getting more spotlight. The Dominicans, the dark-skinned Puerto Ricans, the Colombians, the black Colombians, they're now getting attention. Before it wasn't like that.
No.
Maybe when y'all come, this was going to be one of our shows, but maybe y'all can just help us with this show. Am I raising a black or mixed child? And so,
next you guys, do you think your daughter's mixed?
I'll let her answer.
I think, yes, she's mixed because he's black. I'm Dominican.
Oh man.
You know.
Well, I mean,
but at the end of the day, she's black.
Hold on. I gotta push back.
Both are black.
Wait, but
at
Dominican.
the end of the day, hold on.
Hold on. We gotta save this for the show.
Wait. Don't let me finish. They don't let me finish.
You know how I am.
Say again, this man.
I say I think she's mixed because he's black, I'm Dominican.
Dominican's not a race. It's a nationality. Black. Dominican is not a race, it's a nationality, it's not a race. So what race are you?
At the end of the day, she's black.
But what race are you?
I mean, I'm mixed.
Daniel, you got plugged.
All right. Okay. Watch it. Hey, I'm gonna share something.
Black. You know,
I'm
light color. I'm black.
I'm gonna share something. Be good. I don't want to get into it too much because I think this right here.
Well, let me say it.
This right here is something we need to talk about.
But I think
am I raising a black child or a mixed child?
But let me answer Black Man Trouble.
Go ahead.
I'm black. Because we used to say I'm Dominican, and that was part of being ignorant. What? Why? Because like we was mentioned before, we don't even know where the themes about race come from. It's been passed to us from generation through generation. That you get to the point that it's like who I am, you know, and you start questioning yourself. And when you travel and go other places or listen to other people or interact to other people outside the Dominican culture, it's when you start to see things different. And that's at least that happens to me. When I moved to the States and when I start dating him, the things he see about races, the color, the hair, all these things to me was normal because that's our daily life.
But one thing you do got to understand is this: when in her job, what they do is like she works with a black lady, and one time, you know, what they have to do is sometimes they have to interview with the parents and talk to parents about their children, and they'll put the Latinas. So they don't view her as black. They'll view her as you Latina and you deal with the Latina community. Mm-hmm. And the black person, you deal with black people. And so in here, in even with work, they make the distinction. So it doesn't matter, you know, with that, their own people make the distinction. And here's the difference. Even amongst the Latinas, because was there a Latina you was with today? Who's that? The white woman. She wasn't Latina?
No.
Okay.
She's not Latina. She's white.
But even when you with all the Latinas, like if she's around like your Mexicans, the other girl that got married, mm-hmm. they consider themselves, whether they light skinned, dark skinned, because they all speak in Spanish, they just say they Latina. They don't consider themselves white, black. It was like, oh, you Latina, you part of us because we all can talk the same language and we all have, a culture that is similar.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how they see themselves. And even as black people, they don't see them, they see them as, it don't matter what the color, they see them as Latina because they not speaking English.
Mexican, Jenny,
yeah.
Mexican.
They just see them as that. So the sad thing is we do it in the United States, we do it to them. We select them and say they different.
Okay. Two situation. If I were to tell you, hey, I'm Haitian, not black, what would you say?
You can be both.
But I got some things for y'all. I got some things for y'all already.
You can be both.
No, I got that lined up. When y'all
because listen, espera, hold on, espera. Because it's Haitian people white with
but I'm speaking about me. If I were to say I'm not black, but I'm Haitian,
You Haitian. And then I respect you because
the difference is in Caribbean cultures, in countries, and even in Africa, they don't see themselves as black. Because everybody's the same color as you. You see yourself as whatever tribe you belong to or whatever country you belong to.
Trigueña.
Like Haitians don't say I'm black; they just say I'm Haitian. If a Haitian went to DR, they wouldn't say, "Oh, I'm black." They'd be like, "Well, what are you?" They'd be like, "I'm Haitian."
I'm gonna share two things. I had my black card wake up call back in 1999 when I moved to Oklahoma City.
Oh yeah,
and I was talking to somebody, and they were hearing me speaking in Creole, and this white guy said, "What language are you speaking?" I said, "Creole." He thought it was Louisiana Creole. I said, "No, I'm from Haiti." He's like, "Where is that?" And if the one thing I realized that when they see me, they see a black man first before they see my nationality. So for me to lead off, "Hey, I'm Haitian," is like it doesn't make any sense because I feel like, you know what, fuck it. Let me just simplify it. I'm black. Then as you want to get to know me, yes, I speak another language. I'm from Haiti. But initially, I stopped saying that I'm Haitian, I'm black, because I understood that when you see me, you see a black man first. It doesn't matter before I open my mouth.
See, that's you. Now let me ask this question to Jenny.
Oh, before you start, another story. No, this is gonna be quick.
No problem.
Wait, hold up. This is something that I knew that I was gonna be with her for a long time. We went somewhere that we had to identify a race, and I'm trying to be nosy and whatever. So they asked what race you are, and she chose black. I fucking threw the fist in the air. I said, yes.
Me too.
I said, like, man, you know what? Wait, hold up.
When I get my license the first time,
I was like, thank Jesus, I don't have a woman that has identity issues, because if she were to say something else, I'm like, I don't think I can be with you, man. It's like,
but I think it's something from culture. It's not something.
So let me ask you, Jen, and I don't want to go deep into this. Just to let everybody know, BMT is going to be visiting us next week, and maybe we can do a live on here. So if we get deep into it, I want to get deep there.
Yeah.
Your daughter speaks Spanish.
Yes.
I mean, maybe she learned English, but her first language is Spanish, right? In the United States, when people say, what are you? What's the first thing she says?
Dominican.
She says I'm Dominican.
I'm just saying.
No, wait. Hold up. But now she understands the color of her skin does play a role, because now she realized, like, yeah, I was like, if someone were to see me, she even said, if someone were to see me, they see me as a black person first. Because she even said in school, a lot of Spanish kids don't know that she speaks Spanish because they see a black girl.
As soon as she opened her mouth and then it's Spanish, they automatically, the black people say, "Oh, you not us."
Okay.
And the Latinos say, "Oh, you Spanish."
I will answer both of you because you both wrong. Jenny, you with me in that. When I get my first license, that was like 10 years ago when I moved here. I select black too. Why? Because when we select the colors, what is how you call a person that is white for us, Jenny? Are we have light skin, but we are not considered white. Why have to be those white people? Like, describe white people.
White people, European.
White people, like white Europeans.
What's the name that they put on the paper for that anyway?
But in the paper, you cannot put that.
No, and there is
you
not.
You gotta put black because our color is black. We don't have trigueño. We cannot call us black.
No,
so what we are.
That's the only one that you can pick based on the country you were born.
Exactly. But when you go and do papers like that in DR, I don't remember they ask you that.
No, they just ask the nationality.
They don't ask you black, you white, you trigueño,
no, that's
you canela, you canelita, you
are you Hispano, Latino,
nada,
American?
Those things we don't get
questions. Nationality. That's it.
Right?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
That answers some of your question, brother. Papi, mwah. Thank you.
Man, go ahead.
No. You make your question already.
I was saying this is great. I just want to save some of what we're talking about. So if we do a show, I can bring up stuff and we can have a conversation. Because this is a good conversation. Because you guys are actually in the same situation as us, meaning you're Latina and he's black. She's Latina, I'm black. We both have children. And then, we when I say we, me and Black Man Travels look at it from the American version, like, oh no, you black, because that's what America has taught us. But you look at it from your Dominican side, where we really don't have black. It's just, you're Dominican.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's a cultural thing.
And then what you're doing is kind of what we're doing. All right, if your child was born and raised in DR, you would never say, oh, you black. You would just be like, you're Dominican.
I swear.
It's not until you came to the United States that they force you to make a choice. And not even you almost force yourself to make a choice.
Yeah. But for us, and Jenny, go ahead first, please.
No, I agree with Adrian. It's like that. When you are here, you are forced to choose.
Yeah. But I think, Jenny, for us, it's hard to deal with those things because that's not the way we've been raised, That's not the thing that we have in our mind to pick a side, to make a decision, who you want to be. I don't even need to explain nobody what I am Dominican. I'm Dominican because I'm born in Dominican Republic. Or why you don't consider yourself black? I don't consider myself black, not because my skin color, just because I'm born in DR. And it's even when I started dating Adrian 12 years ago, people was in shock. He's a gringo? A black gringo? I never see a black gringo. He's American? And I was like, yeah, he's American. So that was the perception. For you being American at that time, you have to be white, blue eyes, like a straight hair. Right. And then when I bringing him to the family and to my grandmother neighbor,
it's like he a monkey.
Everybody was like, he American? What type of American? He's not American.
It's like that brother better have a lot of money.
I get to the fight one time with the neighbor across the street. By the time that she get fighting with me that he's not American, I said, well, but you know better than me, and you know better than him what he is. Yeah. I get to that point that I was so angry. I don't need to say he's American if he's not, and I don't care if he's American or no. I just like my negro, and I will date him and I will marry him, and that's what it is. You like it or no, that's on you, because I always been like that. I go for what I like, what I want. That's what I ended to propose him, because if I want and I like something, I go for. No matter how many things I need to go through, I will get my result. So I got those arguments, and I don't know, Jenny, if you agree and experience that.
Yeah,
but was the gringo and the American people was just white.
I agree. That's something like if you go back in the days when you were studying in high school and those things, well, when you were in high school, or at least me when I was in high school, that was one of my thoughts, that the Americans were only like white.
Yeah.
Then
And the black was the slaves.
But also it's not only a cultural thing, it's also the education that they give us, or they used to give us in the school back in the times. There are a lot of things that we still ignore to today's day. Like you, for example, you go to Dominican Republic and you ask a few people, are you Latino? They will probably tell you no. There are a lot of things that we still ignore till today's day. So yeah.
But I asking myself, where all the history books they teach us coming from? Because the only way you see black people mentioned in those books was when they talking about slaves.
Yeah,
Why you point at me when you say slaves? I ain't no slave. Why she point at me? Like I'm a slave or something.
Because you are his slave.
Because I don't have nobody in my right. You are the only one in my left. Sorry, mi vida. And they know in camera I cannot do the front.
I think
that looks crazy.
Yeah, I think that a lot of things have been changing now with the social media and all the development that the country have been having. I think now people is starting to understand and educate themselves about some topics. But in the books, the books are still delayed in a lot of knowledge and things that people should know.
Yeah.
And also there is a situation back home, like the schools, they will not have books enough for all the students. Like they will be sharing books, or they will be with no books, just copying from the blackboard what the teacher is writing. There is not a lot that they can do or learn in that situation. So I guess the way that they can learn is going to YouTube or going to read online and things like that.
But I know y'all say color, man, and here goes a weird thing. Like we just had a person that comes in to help out to like babysit while I'm here, because I work remote and I got meetings, and sometimes
you are the babysitter, yeah.
Yeah, I'm the babysitter. So, but we have a woman from Guatemala come in, and she got to be my color, don't she? At least my color. She's not lighter than me.
No.
But you can even see that somebody who is Latina, how they separate. Because the one thing she's like, does she speak Spanish? And it was like, she was already categorized. I don't think mentally, I don't think she meant to, but she was categorizing what our child is. Is she Latina or is she black?
She asked you
No, but she was like, she speaks Spanish, and can I speak Spanish? So it was almost like, well, if I speak Spanish to her and she understands me, she's Latina. And subconsciously, she didn't do it racially, like, oh, I'm discriminating or anything like that. She's a nice person. But you could see that it was almost like, what is your daughter? Not even, it wasn't even that subtle. It was, can I speak Spanish to her? And then, if she's going to speak Spanish, then basically she's Spanish. That's how she looked at it. And I don't think she meant to do it it didn't come from a place of bad, but I say that because I think that's how Latinas are. Yeah. If you are speaking Spanish, they don't consider you black. So if she was not with me, like I wasn't in the picture and she was just here and she was a little bit older, she would consider that. Like if your son just only spoke Spanish, they wouldn't say, oh, he's black. Wherever he would go, they'd be like, oh, yeah, he's Latina.
Latina, Dominican. If he were Dominican coming to babysit the kid, oh, she's Dominican.
Yep.
What language do you speak to your boy, Jenny?
The most of the time, and 90% of it is Spanish. Cannot do English.
Okay.
They
Because
need
I don't speak to my girl English at all. I can say a couple words when I want he understand, but other than that, it's Spanish.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
why no Creole? Cannot.
There is not Creole
I don't really speak it unless I go back home to Miami.
or talk to your mom.
No, but if you only speak Creole and Jenny only speaks Spanish, he will pick English at school in 6 months when he starts school. And then he will be able to speak and understand 3 languages. Because I have a friend that she married a guy, where's the country he is? The one that were in
Arabic, but I don't know.
Arabic. He speak to the girl in Arabic. My friend speak in Spanish. And then when she go out, she listen to English. And the little girl speak 3 languages by now. And she is only 3 years old.
Yeah, that's how it is. It works like that.
Yeah.
They will
I would love to teach my girl.
They're here.
I mean, a perfect example is we went to the library today to get some books, and we got both English and Spanish books. So we can talk to him. So again, he's gonna learn more than one language. That's gonna happen. But I think right now, as he continues to pick up words, I don't want to complicate things adding another language to it. So
I see it like I will talk to him in Spanish and he will follow the instructions the same in English. But if I say the name of like give me la pelota, he say ball. Yo digo los zapatos, he say shoes. So I see him. I will be talking to him in Spanish and he will be responding in English. And then when I'm mad, he will have problems.
Right. I hope I can do my reply to me in Spanish only. That's my goal. And I will try hard because that's the way they can develop both language before they 6.
Yeah, and just to let you know, it won't complicate them. Right now, they are a sponge.
Yeah, they absorb everything.
They're just going to absorb. However, you can talk to them in 10 different languages, and they'll
even sign language.
Yep.
Like I speak in sign language to our daughter too. Like like water, drink, listen, sleep, eat, thank you, más, todo. All of these I try with her. So that way that she cannot talk, but she can try to communicate. Even she don't do perfect, but you see she do this. So like more, and then water, and then go to bed, things like that.
That's very nice. I should do that too, but I don't know.
Yeah. and I'm telling you, when I encourage you to do is because they pick like this. Like you can see when we have students that come to school and they under 6 and they don't know no English at all. They just a Spanish speaker. And in 6 months, they fluent. They've been talking with the other friend. They communicate. They can reply back. And you were like, oh, how this happened? But this is their brain. Their brain is so fresh, like a sponge. They absorb everything. But I think we do a great job as a parent, because parenting is hard.
And we're not going to hold you up. I want to keep that topic for either when y'all come or for another time that we do it. We look forward to it. I know it's later there than it is here.
But Jenny and I have another podcast that we will do together.
So stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned for that. Right, Jenny?
Of course.
And thank you for joining, guys. Thank you.
Y'all have a good evening. We look forward to seeing you. We got some plans, hopefully to
Thank you. Same to you. Have a good night.
Take care. Have a good night. Dámele un beso a mi gordo.
Un beso para mi princesa.
Okay.
Ciao.
Bye, guys. Take care.
Good night.
Good night.
Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this show. I think we covered a lot of topics. As you can see, we're going to cover another topic. Black, white, mixed, Latina. I don't know, man. It's crazy. And do you have to choose? We don't know. We'll find out. We're gonna find out together. It's a journey I've never been on. All my kids is Negro, so I don't know. We're gonna find out. But until next time, please tune in. We're gonna do these shows every Tuesday. And maybe we'll do a special one. Yeah, Tuesday tacos tequila. She Dominican. She don't really know tacos. Maybe it's plantains or something. I don't know. Mango. Sancocho. But until next time. Go ahead.
It don't mash. It's
it
all
don't go
with
together.
the tea. Tuesday taco tequila.
Yeah.
I cannot say Tuesday taco mango or Tuesday
sound.
taco plantain. Tuesday taco tostones.
Oh yeah, all right. Tostones. There we go.
There you go. Tuesday taco tostones. Take the tequila. No more tequila. No more tacos.
Yeah, no more tacos. Only tequila.
We cannot get away the tequila. Well, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please give us a like, subscribe to both the channel. If you're watching from his channel, subscribe to mine. If they
I didn't put your link in there. I had to put it in there.
But thank you, and put it in the chat other topics that you would like us to touch base, and we'll be more than happy to discuss.
That's
Until
right.
next time, thank you for watching. We love you. Take care. Have a good night.
Stay sharp, stay strong.
Stay fearless.
That's right. Because either, baby, you fearless or you going to be forgotten.
Bye, guys.
Until next